Hey there. You must be the new guy Emir mentioned. Welcome to the Watch. So, what's your name? And why are you even here?
Well... the name's Noah. As for being here, the world's a big place. I want to see as much as I can.
Yup, I'm the same. We're two peas in a pod. I left my village because I heard something big was happening out here in the world. I mean, I didn't know where it was happening, so I just started running. And right as my legs were ready to snap, I ended up here. Name's Leon, by the way. I'm sort of an old hand around this place, so if you've got questions, fire away.
You've been here 2 days.
Come on, Mimi, have a girl's back.
I'm Gar. No one's been warming this post longer than me, which ain't really saying much. The Watch are basically mercs with public backing, and we get slapped with every kind of job. Some folks stay, some folks leave. Don't know if you're a stayer or a leaver, but we'll see what you can do in the meantime.
I am Mio of the East Reach.
And I'm Leon, or boss, if that's easier. So, did I hear right that we're teaming up with the Empire, Gar? I can't believe we're gonna be working with a bunch of imps.
I know the League and Empire ain't got much in the way of rosy history, but I guess this is some kind of goodwill gesture. All above my pay grade, but I know this much. When a politician shows you something with one hand, it's the other one you gotta keep an eye on. Still, a job's a job. They set up a command post on the hill there at the Elder's residence. You ready for your first assignment?
You got this, kiddo. Just keep it loose.
It's also your first assignment.
Welcome to Eiyuden Chronicle 100 Heroes, everybody. I've been excited for this one for quite a while, especially as it seems to have a lot in common with Suikoden, which is an old PS1 game for those that haven't played it. I only ever played the first one. I didn't actually even know there was a series. You can't even get hold of those games these days, so it would have been nice to have played some of those earlier. But in any case, I'll shut up for this cutscene.
That's the last of the arrangements.
Gesture of amity, my hide. Those prune-faced mules on the council just wanted to saddle me with the grunt work. I'm going to make them pay for it when we get home, mark my words.
Will we be returning to Norrister straight away, milady? I thought perhaps we might rest a spell. A few more days of this balmy weather would not go amiss. Additionally, I've heard tell of a local herb chicken dish that simply melts on the tongue.
We don't have time for that! Why do they keep pushing me down? Ugh. Well, so be it. If I have to put in double or triple the effort to make them respect me, then that's what I'll do. Now let's go. You're with the Watch, yes? Good. As you may be aware, we need leverage to negotiate with the Empire, which means we must pull our weight on this little co-expedition. I don't expect you to find a primal lens, but if you locate the rune barrows, I'll see you're paid extra. Jingle jingle and all that, yes? Now get out there and show me some results. Dazzle me, handsome.
Sorry?
Janequist, we are leaving.
Very good, milady.
Oh, and see if we can get that herbed chicken to go.
Well, that was a thing.
That was our new boss, Lady Imperial, head of House Groom. Her land, her rules.
She sure took a shine to old Noah here.
Lucky you. Making a good first impression.
I did what now?
Kind of hilarious. Either way, this is obviously going to be part 1. To find the other parts, I would recommend using the playlist, because to preserve the sanctity of my channel, the playlist will continue on my second channel, basically. Part 1 will be on the main channel, and you'll be able to see the playlist from the channel of the main channel anyway.
Remember, this is a co-expedition with the Empire, which means we'll be paired with Imperial officers. Best behavior, all of you. Especially you, Leanne.
Sure thing. Wait, why did he call me out?
The League's operatives will be here soon, sir. I believe everything is in order.
Thank you, Hildy. So what do you make of this co-expedition?
I welcome the exchange of olive branches, sir. A soldier's greatest wish is to not be working, after all.
Just so. Let us hope the olive branches are genuine.
So yes, obviously came out a bit weird because I was trying to talk fast because of the impending cutscene. But basically part 1 will be on the main channel. You'll be able to see the playlist from the main channel, but the videos will actually live on the second channel. This will make it so that I don't get a really bad views to video ratio, because these videos usually don't get that many views. But I did want to do this, and as it turns out, playing games now, it feels actually weird to not be talking to you guys, so I think I may end up continuing to do series, even though I don't think they're particularly productive.
Looks like we found our officers.
I take it you are the delegation from the League of Nations?
I'm Lieutenant Sane Kessling of Galdia's 1st Imperial Army. I'll be leading one team on the co-expedition.
Awful young to be a lieutenant, ain't you? You some noble kid?
Is it your job to pry into my lineage, good Lycan?
Guess not. Noted.
I am Hildy, Lieutenant Kessling's aide. The objective of this operation is to locate the rune barrows that were recently discovered in the forest.
Sorry, question. Why do we have to find something that's already been discovered?
A local stumbled upon the ruins while lost in the forest, and while he provided physical evidence of the find...
He got lost again on the way back?
Correct. Our search team has been assigned the area north of here, through the forest.
Unfortunately, we don't know the lay of the land, hence the joint effort.
Don't worry, lady. We'll handle the navigating. I've been preparing 2 whole days for this. Yup.
We're prepared to leave at once. Is this agreeable to you?
Makes sense. We'd head in first, so the rest of your team knows where to go. Come on, then. Let's get this show on the road.
Are you not with them?
Huh? Oh, yeah, I am. Sorry. Name's Noah, by the way. Nice to meet you.
Likewise. Well, if you're coming, keep up.
To review, Our objective is to traverse the northern forest and pinpoint the location of the rune barrows. Is that clear?
Crystal, ma'am.
Alright then, so at this point we don't have much in the way of healing. I haven't played the whole game, or even very far into the game. I basically just played 15-20 minutes just to see if the game, as like a first impression thing, felt like something I wanted to do a series on, and it did. It met my expectations. Either way, because healing is kind of at a premium, we're going to want to grab some healing herbs. I don't think we have anything that can recover MP, which is I'm not going to call an issue right now, because we're okay, but we are going to take 10 healing herbs and a couple of revival medicines, just in case we need them down the road. There is armor here, and you can see these do give small benefits, but I'm not entirely certain that it's worth spending all of our cash right now, so we're gonna choose not to do that for now. Maybe I could be wrong, and you probably can grind up some cash out on the main world map, which we'll be on in a second, but shouldn't be necessary at this stage of the game, I wouldn't have thought. Unless, of course, maybe if you're on hard mode, maybe then it's a bit more difficult. As far as I could tell, I didn't have a look around the village. You guys can also go around, get some of the lore points and soak that in, but there was nothing important for us to collect around there, so all good. Now we're on the world map. Yeah, so this is the same. Here's another pretty decent tip, in my opinion. Come into your settings if you're on controller, and you are going to want to change both of these to reverse, and that'll basically make it so that when you press to go right and left, that's what will happen to the center of the screen, basically. I know there's no crosshair, so maybe it feels better the other way. But yeah, this is if you had an imaginary crosshair, now it's going to move in the direction that you just selected on your thumbstick, as opposed to controlling the camera itself. The forest is over this way, but I think it's a good idea just to get a level or two before we go there.
Ready to intercept.
The biggest tip so far that I have for this, keep on pressing A, assuming it's going to go, is that SP regenerates itself. So that means, like, for example, right now, this rune lens ability here, if it says it's using SP, then you might as well just use it as we're going through. So I can go ahead, just go and immediately down one of these enemies. Usually these are last, so it doesn't really matter too much. Whereas if who we are right now, we're on Sane, so again, we can do Sword Rain, but you see SP at the bottom there? That's going to build up one this turn, so we'll just go ahead and attack the rabbit. We have Mia here, doesn't have any right now, so you can just go ahead and attack. We could be more selective about it if we want to. Such a... what's her stance called again? She's a thrust attacker, and she definitely does like to thrust in battle, which is kind of funny. Again, we don't have any rune lens available because we don't have enough SP. But the main difference here is going to be with... So again, we could put this on the end plant vine, knowing that's probably going to die now. With Hildy, she's actually going to use MP. So we're going to want to save this until we're desperate to use some kind of healing ability, in my opinion. That's going to be the plan here. And then confirm, go ahead and get that to go forward. Nice and easy, right?
Not a hair out of place.
So just one more battle is going to level us up, so I don't see why we wouldn't do that. And 2 more battles after that is going to level us up again. So I'm going to pause the recording and just get that sorted out before we go into the forest. After spending a few minutes just getting some battling in, we've ended up a little bit kind of higher level than I intended, but I don't know, I just enjoyed running around a little bit. I was pressing auto battle a lot just to speed things up, but other than that, nothing major to report. Either way, we're in the northern forest now, and anybody that follows my games...
Pretty sure this is the forest we're looking for, Lieutenant.
Keep moving. We've no time to waste.
Is it just me, or is he kind of a jerk? Why can't he be a sweet little angel like our Noah here?
Less talk, more walk.
Anywho, as I was saying, Anybody that normally follows the channel will know I don't really enjoy going over 20 minutes on a video, especially if we can make things nice and specific, such as with this forest area. So we'll go ahead, we'll take a save, just in case you want to know at this point, to save, you must do this at a save crystal or at an inn. I'm probably going to do a quick video on that, because maybe this will be slightly confusing for people. So hopefully that does help you out a little bit, and I'll catch you all again in the next video. And just as a reminder, please follow the playlist onto the next channel.